Yo, what is up, YouTube? Monster Chappy back, and we are here for a defensive tip. I've got a great situational defense for you. This is going to be your QB sneak stopper, your goal line stopper, the 4th and 1, 4th and inches, 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches, or anything on the goal line, usually closer than the 3-yard line or so. Some people will run goal line from further out than that. But most situations, when you see 3 tight ends and 2 halfbacks, you know that's the goal line offensive formation, and this is a great play to slow it down. So the play we're going to be looking at is in the goal line 5-4-2. It is the blitz C. Now, the most important thing here is that your second middle linebacker, I will show you who it is on the field, but this guy needs to be a beast. By that, I mean he needs to be fast, he needs to have some acceleration, and most importantly, he needs to be able to tackle and have some hit power too. That's always beneficial. It might force a fumble. But those 4 things are the most important. That is this position here, the guy manned up on Bell. And this is important because when they run toss or they run the ball with the halfback, a lot of times it's going to be a one-on-one with you and the halfback. And if you can make that play, you're going to get a stop. If you can't make that play, they're going to score a touchdown. Simple as that. So let's go ahead and get into it. The setup for this play, guys, you are going to want to pinch your defensive line. Do that by hitting L1 or LB and then down on the D-pad. That is going to get the line a lot closer together, clog up that middle a lot more. And then your next step is going to be to crash the defensive line to the right. That's going to be, again, L1 or LB, and then right on the right stick. And it's going to look something like this. All right. And then what you want to do is you want to bring this linebacker further back here. You don't want him right up on the line for 2 reasons. There's really 2 reasons. One, if they run the toss, you're not going to be able to get there. And 2, sometimes it'll mess up that defensive tackle. But what's going to happen a lot of the times is you'll just sit back here. I just hold R2 before the play starts. And then a lot of times one of those defensive tackles is going to take out the quarterback before he can pick up the crucial short yardage situation, which he would have picked it up there. But if we drop a little bit further back, you'll see a lot of times that defensive tackle is going to stuff him right at the line of scrimmage and sometimes even in the backfield. So this is a solid QB sneak D. I would say about 70 to 80% of the time, it's going to shut down the QB sneak completely. Sometimes it will get through, but a lot of times, especially if you can get guys to run a QB sneak and you stuff it once or twice, and then, they're probably not going to run again. They'll probably come out and goal line next time and try and run a toss or something like that. But if you can shut it down consistently, they are probably going to go away from it. So let's get straight back into it. Again, QB sneak, and that's likely the animation you're going to get most of the time as long as you drop back far enough. So what's the next thing they're going to do? They're probably going to go to a halfback toss. Now, the great thing about this play is that whether they flip the play or whatever they do, it really doesn't matter what they do, okay? We're going to go ahead and run the exact same setup. Blitz C, pinch, crash right, and drop back here. They're going to go with the halfback toss. So what's going to happen is Houston here is going to get doubled. The corner on the outside is going to get picked up by the fullback and likely taken out. If you get lucky, he might make a play. But most of the time, he's going to get taken out by the fullback. And so you get one-on-one on the outside. That is why you need a faster linebacker at this spot because, speed kills. And if they got a 94 speed running back versus an 81 speed linebacker, you're probably going to lose that race. So you need somebody that can make up some ground. But here we go. It's going to happen just like this, and you just got to be able to come out there and make a play. And a lot of times you can get big hits too. So that's the other bonus. Now let's say, they tried it to the right once. It didn't work. They're going to try it to the left here. Exact same thing. They're going to get that double, and then you just need to come out there and make a play, unfortunately. Bell is a beast, and this dude Wilson, we don't really know his resume. He's okay, but he's not the best. But you're going to just hit this outside and make a tackle, and then you're good to go. Now, let's say they flip the goal line. We're going to run the exact same setup. We're not going to flip the play. We're not going to do anything. We're going to run the exact same setup, and we should get the exact same result, one-on-one on the outside, and that's all you can really ask for. To be able to stop down those halfback tosses. So even if they bring it right, bring it left, doesn't really matter. Now, what if they go with the power O? That's another popular play down here. Same exact setup, guys. We're not changing anything. We're just going to come down and try and make a tackle. Again, it's going to create a one-on-one. And sometimes when they run power O, you will get lucky And they'll actually just hit them in the backfield. You won't even have to make a play. It'll be something like that where they get glitchy in the backfield. And that can really be beautiful when your opponent's on the goal line. So, again, this is a situational defense, not something you're going to run every down, obviously, but definitely something where you can get a one-on-one if they run with the halfback, and if they choose to run with the quarterback, a lot of times it's going to shut that down. So, a great little situational defense, definitely something I utilize in those 4th and inches, even if it's, at the 50-yard line. If it's 4th and inches or something, and I see 3 tight ends and 2 running backs, I'll bring this set out and bring this set up because I feel like I can shut down the goal line pretty effectively. There is ways to beat it, obviously, but there's ways to beat every defense. But for a situational one, I definitely think this one will help you guys out. Stay tuned for more. Be sure to subscribe. Till the next time, guys. We go. All right, remind me never to try to hit a note again.